It's a quiet night for Deputy Sheriff Richard Thompson, patrolling one of the roughest neighborhoods in Los Angeles. Thompson keeps a strict eye on loitering teenagers, searches the surrounding ground for any weapons or drugs they may have tossed away. But on this night, there are no arrests or violent incidents in a section of the city where bloody gang warfare used to be a regular occurrence. In 2006, police in this area of 300,000 people recorded 24 murders. In 2009, there were just 2.
Predominantly, it is slower out here over the past couple years.
Last year, in fact, the second largest city in the U.S., experienced its fewest homicides in 40 years, and Los Angeles fits a pattern seen across the U.S. In the first half of 2009, murder and manslaughter fell 10% nationwide. New York also hit a 4-decade low in killings. Chicago saw 453 killings. That's half the number committed there back in 1992. But what accounts for the big fall-off in crime? The decline's continuing even as jobs become scarcer and police ranks are more strained by budget cuts. Criminologists say that contrary to conventional wisdom, neither of those factors broadly determines violent crime trends. They recall that crime soared back in the prosperous 1920s when the government outlawed alcohol. And then
we got rid of prohibition, the country went into a depression, it was the worst economic time in history, and crime went way down. The economy simply doesn't matter as much as people think it does.
In Los Angeles, though, police give credit to an aggressive approach to targeting the gangs.
When we identify those gang members who are actively involved in gang activity, then we make no bones about it, we go after them.
They're aided by surveillance cameras installed throughout the area, magnetic trackers that can locate fleeing suspects through GPS readings, and acoustic gunshot detectors.
And on a digital screen, we can know within seconds, within 5 feet of accuracy, where the shots came from. What that allows us to do is send deputies in the area to see if there's any evidence of gunfire or any victims that are injured.
But even in cities which haven't adopted such high-tech help, crime keeps dipping. America's top global standing for the number of people it locks up also doesn't seem to explain the trend. Almost half are serving sentences for non-violent crimes, and the steady rise in prisoners has tailed off.
The prison population has now essentially stabilized. It's not getting any bigger, and crime's coming way down.
The experts also concede they can't predict when or why America might see its next upturn in violence. In the meantime, they say whatever it is that's keeping crime in check, the country should be doing more of it. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Los Angeles.